What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're getting a filler episode right now. Welcome to the Random Conversation Podcast. I am your host, Apollo Creed from the West Side of Chicago. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share with your people. Let me know what you think. So for this episode, I will be doing a Q&A with my brethren over there.
Yes, sir. How are you guys? It's good to be on the podcast.
Good. That's my boy. Introduce yourself.
Yourself. Yeah, I'll introduce myself. I'm Vermillion. I do production here. I'm behind the camera for most of his episodes. Currently all the episodes, unless in the future, he does it somewhere else or from the crib. But yeah, I'm in the background. And I have a couple questions for him that might give you guys some more insight as to, what kind of things the podcast is about, what kind of person our host is on the inside. We're going to pick his brain a little bit because these are some steaming questions I feel like the viewers would like. So the first question is, and I feel like this is to benefit of everybody. What is the most successful trait you could have in 2023 for an artist?
All right. So in my opinion, one of the most successful traits you could have is most definitely, aside from determination, you got to have I think more like determination. I feel like you need that because you got to go after it. I know sometimes you're going to get tired of it, but like, dang, I got to book this studio. Dang, I don't feel like going, but sometimes you got to force yourself to go a little bit. Because if you don't, then, I don't know, I feel like it's a time a little wasted. Like, of course, get your rest because, put rest above everything. But, yeah, definitely have determination so you can go after, become a go-getter and achieve what you want to achieve.
So how can one who doesn't have discipline build discipline?
I say start small because I ain't gonna lie, my discipline ain't where it needs to be, especially financially right now. But if you build like a little discipline, like discipline yourself, like I'll cut off, say, sweets. Let's say you cut that off for like 5 days straight, and then after the 5 days, take another one. Eat your sweets, but then after another 5 days, repetition. Like the more you do something, the more you build a habit of it. What is it? Take like 30 days, a month?
Yeah, I feel like there have been different studies that said different things. 30 days is, I think, the baseline, and then like 90 days is like when you're doing some other form of progression. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. So like, it's like when you go to the gym. Like me personally, I try to go at least once a week just so I can get that discipline. And then once I make it past like a certain point, I'm going to end up going 2, then probably 3. Because you need that little bit of discipline just so you can get yourself ready mentally and be prepared for everything. So discipline. Just start small.
Okay. Now, being an artist, what is it like juggling your relationship and juggling artistry? Because nowadays, the trend seems to be like artistry. You talk about having a bunch of different women and, having a lot of infidelity in relationships. Is that something you talk about in your music? Is that something you would like to see promoted, or how do you go about that and navigate a relationship?
In my opinion, like, it's not really that hard to juggle between a relationship and, my music career. Because, I mean, for some people, it might be hard because there's so much out there. But in my opinion, so I set like a timeout for myself where I could just write, not even just write, meditate, just not be myself, but I always set time for yourself above everything else. Like, keep your relationship strong, but you got to be happy within yourself. And that's how I kind of do it through music. When my girls sleep, I'll probably go in another room, write a song type stuff. Or, like, she'll give me time to, I feel like you should express that in your relationship. But, yeah, it's like, I don't know, one of the artists I listen to, his name's Toby Nwigwe. I think I said that right. Like, I don't know, I feel like he got a good balance on it because him and his family, they always together. And, like, he don't go nowhere without him. He a good family man. He a good example. And not saying I'm trying to follow that, but I kind of have the same ideals a little bit when it comes to music.
Typical family guy. I like it. I like it. So if you had to say 5 artists that you take a lot of inspiration from, who would you say they are?
Damn, 5. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I take a lot of inspiration from a lot of artists.
Okay, give us a 10, top 10 list.
Damn, top 10.
Top 10.
See, this is not in order, ladies and gentlemen. So I won't get crucified. This is not in order. In my opinion, DMC from Run DMC, one of the best top MCs. Like the whole rap group, Raw, RIP Jam Master Jay. But DMC is up there. Then you feel me? Got to throw Kendrick and Cole up there. They the GOATs. Can't forget Lil Wayne, Weezy F Baby. You know the F is for phenomenal. Definitely X, Ski Mask. Trying to think, cause it's a lot.
It's all time too. You can go back as far as you want to go back.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't got as many old school hip hop rappers on my list, only because like I grew up listening to them, but I don't know. I don't feel like they say. Well, I would say, damn, I want to say the Wu-Tang Clan, but because they influenced some of my songs too. Wu-Tang. I'm not going to include all of them. I'm going to just say them. They just one person to me. No, I'm just playing. I know they a group, but then you got, if I say the coldest, I want to say either Method Man or, I don't know. I got to go back and listen to him. But Method Man's up there. Then you feel me? I'll throw, for corny rappers, I'll throw Joyner Lucas and Logic up there.
Wow.
They not corny to me, but a lot of people say they corny. I don't see it. But I grew up listening to, Joyner Lucas, Logic. And again, I'm gonna revisit this list. I'm gonna get y'all probably get a better list later. But right now, they up there because they helped influence me. I'm gonna say B.O.B. because when I was in grammar school, I was on it heavy. Kind of helped shape a little bit of my music. But for the most part, those 10 rap artists I could think of right now that kind of shape. Like, it's so many out there that kind of influence my music that, I don't know, can't even, it's hard to talk about it.
Okay, speaking of influences, we talked about your music influences. What is the first anime memory that you have? What introduced you to anime?
Shorty. So, look, when me and my family went to North Carolina to visit my family out there, my cousin Ashley had this Dragon Ball Z game. It was one of the Budokai series. And I swear I fell in love with that game. And I'm like, dang, this is raw. Then I found out it was an anime on Toonami. And I'm like, bruh, what? It just sent it over the edge. Dragon Ball Z was, it was up there as one of my first animes. I mean, if we gonna count Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon too, they was also a major influence. But those 3, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Dragon Ball Z, they really put me on game with anime. Now, I ain't know Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon was anime at the time, but yeah, nah. I think playing that Budokai game kind of helped push it a little bit more so I could get more into the anime game. That's when, my favorite characters came.
Interesting. So, with that being said, are you more of a shonen guy, or what type of character or genre of anime do you watch more? Slice of life? What's that other one with the robots?
Gundam type thing.
Gundam.
Mecha anime.
Yeah. What's your type?
I think when it comes to anime, I think I'm a shonen person. I ain't gonna lie. I like the action. If they throw in good hands, I like good story too, but I'm more of an action person, action comedy. If you got some of those things, I swear, I might fall in love with the anime. Like, even though it's a couple that I kind of don't mess with like that, but for most part, I think I'm a shonen person. It's shonen, then I ain't gonna lie, people sleep on mech animes. I be in love with them sometimes. Like, the only ones I seen Voltron. I don't think I seen the whole thing of it, but I seen parts. Gurren Lagann is one of my top 3 favorite animes. And then Vandred, I think that's the only mech animes I've seen for real. But other than that, yeah, shonen person.
So for your audience that's tuning in to watch you and your artistry, what would you recommend to them to be, let's say, 5 starter anime that you can't go wrong with?
5 starter animes.
This is somebody who's never seen anime, never been introduced to anime at all.
Y'all ready? One Piece. I'm just playing. Nah, if you don't start with One Piece, please don't, because that like as good as it is, you're not missing much if you don't watch it. 'Cause again, that anime's over 1,000. The manga's over 1,000. It's real good, but I wouldn't recommend nobody that. But a good starter, if you into like not superheroes, but if you into like a good, I say My Hero Academia is up there. That's a good starter. One Punch Man, if you like comedy, and it got some good fights in it. I ain't gonna even cap. Like, you just want to see scrapping. One Punch Man, that's it. Throw that up there. I feel like you could throw Demon Slayer up there as a good starter, because it got familial ties, got action. Can't go wrong with it. What else would be a good starter anime? It's a lot out there. I want to say Erased, but I don't know. That's just my personal preference. I like it. It's a good mystery anime, and you should check it out. A lot of people gonna disagree with me about it, but it's a good anything with like 12, 13 episodes. I feel like it's a good starter anime. That's just me though. And then my 5th one, damn, JoJo's. I'm just. I don't know if you want to give them like a look. It's between. Damn, it's a tie. So I'll show somebody Hunter x Hunter. I'll show them. Definitely show them Naruto. Yeah, one of those. In between Hunter x Hunter and Naruto, I'll gladly show somebody. Like, even though we got like some distance, like over 100 episodes, them 100 episodes be worth it at the end. But that's just me. That's just, I don't know.
Okay. Going on anime once again. Anime right now seems to be at its peak worldwide. Everybody's into it. But about a decade ago, being into anime was uncool. You'd be the lame guy if you were into anime. What do you think the future is for anime and manga? Is it going to get more popular? Is it going to decline in popularity? Or is it going to stay the same?
In my opinion, manga, I don't think it's going to get as big as anime, because a lot of people don't like to read. They would rather sit and watch. Like, see or watch the action. And I get it, because reading a manga, you be like, damn, I can't wait till this get animated. You just got to wait till it get animated. And then there are chances when you're reading a manga that it's not going to get animated. But yeah, I think manga, it's going to reach a new high, but it's not going to be that high over anime. Anime is going to be definitely going to keep elevating. Japan gonna take over the world. He's gonna sleep under y'all thumbs. Y'all sleeping on it. Especially with like, there's now coming out with more black characters too. So they're gonna have the hood on the hitting that chokehold in a minute. But yeah, I think anime is gonna reach it's going decent. It's elevating. I love it. People who I didn't think would watch anime, they watch anime. They be talking about it. They be like, man, I be into this. And I'm like, oh, dang. That's interesting.
Now, have you been at any anime conventions? Do you plan on going to any? And what are your thoughts on
them? Anime conventions are for nerds, weeaboos who don't watch up on display. With the anime conventions, I have never been to one, but I'm trying to go to one. No cap. Like, I missed Anime Midwest this year. I was trying to go, but things happened. I forgot all about it. But I definitely would love to go to like some anime conventions. What is it, C2E2? If they have it soon or have another one, I gotta look it up. But I love to go to ones. I think it's decent, and you get to see a whole bunch of people who have like not the same mindset, but they kind of be in love, have the same energy that you have towards the thing that you love. And yeah, can't wait to go to one. Be cosplaying as random people.
Awesome. That's I think that's all the questions we have for you today, Sir Apollo Creed. If you want to outro this out, I'll catch you guys in the next video. My name is Vermillion, by the way. Hopefully he'll have me as a guest one day and I'll be freed from behind the camera.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget, be water, my friend. Don't be a pop, because pop will fizz out. And what it will do, go flat. And you don't want to go flat. Nobody likes a flat soda. So be water. Everybody, you get hydrated off water. But yeah, peace, love. Stay safe.